Watchwords in the alt labels. Ask.com records alt labels, so in the event that you use pictures on your site, make a point to include them. Alt labels ought to contain more than the picture's depiction. They ought to incorporate watchwords, particularly if the picture is at the head of the page. Alt labels are clarified later. Page length. There's been some discussion about how long entryway pages for Alta Vista ought to be. A few website admins state short pages rank higher, while others contend that long pages are the best approach. As indicated by Alta Vista's assistance segment, it leaned towards long and instructive pages. We've discovered that pages with 600 to 900 words are destined to rank well. Edge backing. Alta Vista can record outlines, however it now and then lists and connections to pages planned distinctly as route. To shield this from transpiring, present an edge-free sitemap containing the pages that you need filed. You may likewise need to incorporate a robots.txt record to forbid Alta Vista from ordering certain pages. What your site totally needs. This area will turn out probably the most significant components that a page that would like to get high examination motor rankings needs. Ensure that you experience this while segment cautiously, as each of these can dramatically affect the rankings that your site will eventually accomplish. Dante center exclusively around the landing page, watchwords and titles. The initial step to deals when clients visit your site to see the items they were searching for. Obviously, website improvement and better rankings can keep your client on your webpage or make them purchase. The client having visited your site, presently guarantee that he gets keen on your items or administrations and remains around. Rouse him to purchase the item by giving clear and unambiguous data. Consequently, in the event that you happen to sell more than one item or administration, give all fundamental data about this, might be by keeping the data at an alternate page. By giving appropriate and effectively noticeable connections, the client can explore to these pages and get the subtleties. Understanding your objective client. On the off chance that you structure a site you think will draw customers, however you don't truly know who your clients are and what they need to get, it is far-fetched you make much cash. Site business is an expansion or substitution for a standard customer-facing facade. You can send email to your current customers and request that they complete a review, or even while they are perusing on your site, get some information about their decisions. For what reason do they like your items? Do you rebate costs or offer coupons? Are your costs reliably lower than others? Is your delivery cost less expensive? Do you react quicker to customer questions? Are your item depictions better, rival strategies and ensures better than your competitors? To know your client, you can check charge card records or request that your client complete a basic contact structure with name, address, age, sexual orientation, and so forth when they buy an item. Does your site give enough contact data? At the point when you sell from a site, your client can purchase your items 24 hours every day, and furthermore your clients might be from different states that are a huge number of miles away. Continuously give contact data, ideally on each page of your site, total with postage information, phone number and an email address that contacts you. Individuals may need to get in touch with you about deals, general data or specialized issues on your site. Additionally, have your email sent to another email address on the off chance that you don't check your site letterbox frequently. At the point when client needs to purchase online, give enough alternatives like MasterCard, PayPal or other online installment administration. In the field of website improvement, search engine optimization, composing a solid landing page that will rank high in the motors and will peruse well with your web page guests can once in a while present a test, even to some prepared web optimization experts. When you have unmistakably recognized your definite watchwords and key expressions, the specific area on your landing page where you will put those deliberately explored catchphrases will have an uncommon effect at long last consequences of your landing page streamlining. One thing we keep a great many people say is that they don't need to change the looks or all the more particularly the wording on their landing page. Naturally, some of them put forth an admirable attempt and contributed either a great deal of time or potentially cash to make it as well as can be expected be. Being as well as can be expected be for your site guests is a certain something. Yet, is it as well as can be expected be for the web crawlers, as far as how your website will rank? On the off chance that you need amazing rankings in the significant web crawlers and simultaneously you need to effectively change over your guests and possibilities into genuine purchasers, it's essential to viably compose your landing page the best possible way the first run through. You ought to consistently recollect that an effectively advanced landing page satisfies both the web search tools and your possibilities. In haphazardly embedding catchphrases and key expressions into your old landing page, you may risk getting great rankings, and yet it may imperil your advertising stream. That is a slip-up no one could ever need to do with their landing page. Indeed, even today, there are still a few people that will say you can alter your landing page for key expressions, without recomposing the entire page. There are significant reasons why that technique probably won't work. The landing page. Your landing page is the most significant page on your site. Then that you concentrate your most significant watchwords and key expressions in your landing page ordinarily, the web crawlers will doubtlessly notice and record it in like manner. In any case, will it despite everything read effectively and will the sentences stream uninhibitedly to your genuine human guests? There are some acceptable chances that it may not. As a groundwork, having only 40 or 50 words on your landing page won't convey the message viably. To be incredible and powerful, a landing page needs in any event 300 to 400 words for most extreme web crawler throughput and viability. One approach to do that is to expand your statement tally with more worth included substance. This regularly implies modifying your entire landing page once more. The primary motivation to this is you will most likely never have sufficient space to handily work your significant catchphrases and key expressions into the body text of your landing page. This may not satisfy your chief or advertising division, however a full recompose is frequently essential and profoundly prudent to accomplish high rankings in the motors, while simultaneously having a landing page that will satisfy your site guests and convert a decent extent of them into genuine purchasers. The basic analysis. Here is the basic analysis that will demonstrate what we just said is correct. Cautiously analyze the body text of your current landing page. At that point, endeavor to embed 3 to 5 unique catchphrases and key expressions 3 to multiple times someplace inside the genuine body of your current page. In doing that, odds are you will end up with a landing page that is close to difficult to comprehend and peruse. One misstep a few people do is to constrain their possibilities to swim through interminable key expression records or passages, trying to depict their highlights and advantages. The other explanation they do that is in attempting to satisfy the web indexes simultaneously. Composing an incredible and viable landing page around painstakingly characterized watchwords and key expressions is a certain way you can drive focused on traffic to your site and keep them there once you do. On the off chance that a few people despite everything state recomposing a landing page takes a lot of time and costs an excessive amount of cash, think about the expense of losing planned customers and the genuine expense of lost deals and lost chances. At long last, composing a solid landing page that will accomplish all your ideal objectives will generally legitimize your time contributed and the endeavors you will have put your landing page. This area presents a suggested design for your landing page so as to make it as search motor agreeable as could reasonably be expected. This is the place you set the subject of your site. How about we guess the essential focal point of your web page is about online instruction? You likewise have optional substance that is there as elective substance for those not intrigued online instruction. There is likewise other substance that you might want to impart to your guests. For instance, this may incorporate book audits, amusingness, and joins. The head of your landing page, as examined prior, is the most significant. This is the place you set the catchphrases and subject for the most significant piece of your site, the thing you truly need to be found for. Bit by bit page streamlining. Beginning at the head of your list/landing page something like this, after your logo or header realistic. 1. A heading label that incorporates a keywords or watchword phrases. A heading tag is greater and bolder content than ordinary body text, so a web crawler puts more significance on it since you stress it. 2. Heading sizes extend from H1, H6 with H1 being the biggest content. In the event that you figure out how to utilize only a bit of following template code, you can control the size of your headings. You could set a H1 measured going to be just marginally bigger than your ordinary content in the event that you pick, and the web crawler will in any case consider it to be a significant heading. 3. Next would be a presentation that portrays your fundamental subject. This would incorporate a few of your top catchphrases and watchword phrases. Rehash your best 1 or 2 watchwords a few times, incorporate other catchphrase search terms as well, however make it read in sentences that sounds good to your guests. 4. A second passage could be included that got progressively explicit utilizing different words identified with online training. 5. Next you could put littler heading. 6. Then you'd list the connections to your pages, and preferably have a short choice of each connection utilizing watchwords and catchphrase phrases in the content. You additionally need to have a few pages of value substance to connection to. Rehash that strategy for every one of your connections that identify with your topic. 7. Next you may incorporate an end, catchphrase loaded passage. More isn't really better with regards to catchphrases, in any event after a specific point. Stating online instruction multiple times over your page would presumably bring about you being gotten for attempting to swindle. In a perfect world, someplace from 3% to 20% of your page text would be watchwords. The rate changes frequently and is diverse at each web crawler. The 3 to 20 standard is an overall rule, and you can on the off chance that it bodes well and isn't excess. 8. Finally, you can list your auxiliary substance of book surveys, silliness, and connections. Skirt the portrayals in the event that they aren't vital, or they may water down your subject excessively. On the off chance that you should incorporate depictions for these non-topic related connections, keep them quick and painless. You likewise may incorporate the various site areas as basically a connect to another list that rundowns them all. You could call it diversion, various, or whatever. These can be subrecords that can be improved toward their own them. One site, one subject. Note that you shouldn't attempt to improve your landing page for more than one subject. They simply wind up debilitating each other's quality when you do that. By utilizing straightforward connects to your elective substance, a connect to your diversion page can get people where they need to go, and afterward you can compose your silliness page as an auxiliary file advanced toward a cleverness topic. At long last, each page ought to be advanced for web crawlers for the principal subject of that page or web page area. Website improvement is comprised of numerous straightforward methods that cooperate to make a far-reaching generally speaking system. This mix of methods is more noteworthy all in all than the whole of the parts. While you can skirt any little method that is a piece of the general methodology, it will deduct from the edge you'd gain by utilizing all the strategies.